I don't know where you've been, but you're gonna respect this courtroom. My life has proven that it's not about where you come from, it's about where you're going. From a jailed youth who had my record expunged to becoming the youngest judge elected.
The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding.
In just 15 years. Ma'am, let me know when you want to go to rehab. Otherwise, I think you're a crackhead.
Absolutely not.
My goal is to inspire others to overcome their obstacles. You don't need him and his little raggedy roommate.
Thank you.
All while having a little fun on Mathis Court. You look like you're ready to lie right the first word out your mouth. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Whitney Santos Burrows is suing Sergio Valdez in the amount of $538.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may all be seated.
Ms. Santos Burrows claims she argued with the defendant about another woman having his baby and says Mr. Valdez damaged her property to get even.
State your name.
Yes, Judge. Your Honor, my name is Whitney Santos Burrows.
Sir?
Your Honor, my name is Sergio Valdez.
All right. And ma'am, you're suing the defendant for $538 for a broken popcorn machine.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. I'll start with you. Since you're suing him, that means you wanted to be on TV the most for $500.
For $538.
I get you on TV. I'm having fun with you, but go right ahead. Give me the circumstances. With
So I met Sergio years ago, about 8 years ago, at a bar in West Hollywood. We were out. I was out with my friends. We were celebrating a birthday. We were having fun. We spotted each other. He was cute. He was a dancer there, so he had all the looks going. And I knew he was younger, so I was kind of, And at that time, I was having marital problems, so I just wanted to have fun. It was a distraction. We exchanged numbers, and we started talking at the bar.
You cheated. You cheated on your husband.
No, I did not, Your Honor. It was a conversation. It was a conversation. And from then on, we...
So let's get this straight.
Yes.
For all the men and women who are very curious about this, at what point does conversation with the opposite sex that you admire turn into cheating? The conversation itself. Because certainly, yes, could have been just a conversation. But if part of that conversation said, I love you, baby, are you cheating?
We did not go that far.
What you
It was just, we exchanged numbers and it was a conversation. We were just getting to know each
talk
other.
about the Bible.
No Bible talk.
No Bible talk, Your Honor.
No Bible
The
talk.
Quran.
There was some food talk and entertainment talk, but no Bible talk.
All right, so where did it go from there? You all met each other, you exchanged numbers, and then?
We exchanged numbers, social media accounts, so through the year, we did not hook up at that time. So we were following each other on social media. I was married. I was having marital problems, but we followed each other on social media. Years later, I'm divorced at this time. He sent me a message, and I responded. I was divorced.
So you wanted to divorce all along, but you need some emotional support from a different man or emotional support to strengthen you so that when you leave, you'll have a, what they call them, a rebound on hand, so it wouldn't hurt you so much. So you courted for a year, even though we didn't meet to court. I didn't meet to date him. I wasn't cheating. It was just innocent, and it turned into that. Forgetting that you told me, I looked over there and he was attractive. That thing looked good. Let me get this number. And 1 year later, we're sleeping together. And my husband is sleeping outside.
But,
all right. Wasn't cheating, though. Go ahead.
So I was divorced at this time when we started hooking up. Mm-hmm. So blinds were drawn, black and white.
While
yes.
You were married.
Yes. Well,
and you say, I'm in love with you. I don't want my husband anymore. I only want you. But I can't be with you until after divorce. Otherwise, it'll be considered cheating. And we haven't cheated yet.
That's right.
I just in love with you. And I hold your hands. What's cheating? What do you have to do to cheat? What's the minimum you must do to be considered a cheater?
Say I love you.
What else? Give me another minimum of
Kissing.
cheating. Well, you tell me yours.
What's understood don't got to be explained, Your Honor.
That's right.
We both knew.
That's right. Say ain't nothing. I like. He listened to him. He been in Detroit
But
talking to some of our buddies.
There was no.
You been in Detroit talking to some of our buddies.
There were no
Say,
words
my buddies.
spoken. There were no words spoken.
I don't know. I knew, Your Honor. I knew from the moment, and I just kind of, I saw the ring on her finger, wanted to lay the charisma on a little thick, but it kind of, it went from there.
Coming up on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
You tell me what happened.
This is what happened, Your Honor. She's not mad about me breaking her popcorn machine. She's really mad because I told her I'm having a baby with another woman.
And later,
he's trying to get me to pay him money when I invited him on this trip just to have a good time. We've had a friendship, a strong bond for over 10 years now, and now he wants to boil it down to a few $100.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878.
This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Whitney Santos Burrows, who is suing Sergio Valdez for property damage.
Who first expressed their interest in dating or taking it to the next level?
He reached out to me
I reached out.
on social media.
social media.
Before she was?
No, once we followed each other, but once I saw, she was posting dude less, or like I didn't really see him in the picture, I was like, let me find out. Don't hurt to ask.
So you didn't want to interfere with her marriage?
No. I'm a respectful guy, Your Honor.
I'm not going to even look over there and say nothing to you, ma'am. I will leave you alone. But it's possible that you might be the opposite of what he
So pay me
is.
back the $538.
I'm not the one that was married, Your Honor.
All righty. Tell me how he owes you the money. Let's get to that then. We've
Okay.
been gossiping so far.
So
Go ahead.
this popcorn machine has a sentimental value. It was given to my children from my sister who had passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So this has sentimental value to me. It's very important to me and my kids. So the situation was we had an argument. And after that argument, I had asked him to leave. But before he left, I asked him to move the popcorn machine from the second floor to the downstairs area. So there's a set of stairs. And when he left and I turned my back, I just heard this crash. And I ran out and I saw the popcorn machine at the bottom of the stairs. And I have proofs, I have pictures of the damage it was.
What did you find out happened?
He said that my dog, I have a beagle named Charlie, my dog blocked his way somehow, and that's what caused him to fall with the popcorn machine.
What
But
makes you
Charlie
think-
was not in the area at all. I did not see the dog.
You tell me what happened.
This is what happened, Your Honor. She's not mad about me breaking her popcorn machine. She's really mad because I told her I'm having a baby with another woman. And we're not dating. I never cheated on her. I let her know
And
I
all you
wanted to
want
have.
is $500?
Can I have more?
Your Honor, she knew I wanted to have a
Yeah,
family.
you can have,
I have more?
and his life. No, I'm just kidding.
She knew I wanted to have a family, Your Honor, but she never wanted to go down that route.
That was
with
not-
She
me.
told you she didn't?
She did. So that's really what the crux of the issue is, Your Honor. So once we were arguing about that, she was asking me to leave. Demanding me to leave, and I was, removing myself from the situation. So as I'm about to come down the stairs, she did ask me to do something nice for once. Move the popcorn machine down the stairs, which she had been asking me to do for a while. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to mend over the issue. Let me just show a good faith. So let me move it down the stairs. So as I'm moving it down the stairs, Charlie
As
gets
your last act of departing the friendship.
Yeah, just to kind of show like I'm not
Sure.
I'm not angry. I understand her anger. So as I'm coming down the stairs with the, and it's like a cart type thing. So as I'm coming down the stairs, Charlie gets in the way, kind of like under my foot as I'm trying to plant my foot. So in that moment, I either had a choice. It was either Charlie, me, or the cart. The cart did go crashing down the stairs, like she said. And then the dog scurried off.
And out of all this, you never made one sound.
Oh no, I made a sound as well. I was,
What'd you
whoa, what the dog doing? Something like
And
that.
you didn't hear anything.
Nope. I only heard the cart crash. I did not hear the dog's not a little tiny miniature poodle or anything. It's a beagle's pretty hefty.
Yeah, sir, there's a presumption that you were negligent, so you have to overcome that presumption, meaning she would usually have to show proof and evidence that you did it. In a case such as this, you have to prove that there was a dog or there was a distraction caused by her, or a distraction that she is responsible for allowing to occur, in order to be able to convince me that you weren't negligent in letting something fall down the stairs, or to convince me that it wasn't your fault. Do you have any way of convincing me that that it occurred? Do you have anything?
I have no way to prove that, Your Honor, but I will say that in the days after, she did say that she had some help come over to move the cart.
Let me stop you there. What do you think happened? If it wasn't Charlie distracting them, what do you think might have happened? Speculate. Even though speculation, I'm asking you to speculate. Pardon?
I think he did it on purpose because he was mad at me because I told him to leave.
That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Because you said you were angry.
I was, but I was
doing it while you were angry.
To be fair, Your Honor, she was the angry party. I was more sympathetic and empathetic to what was going on in the situation.
You told me earlier you were angry. You did.
Did I?
Yes, you used that term. Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
I was angry. That's why I went there.
You could have left the popcorn machine alone.
You asked me to take it down the stairs, to be fair.
All right, he got all these women. Oh, popcorn pimp. All right, I'm sorry, sir. I'm having fun with you. $538 is your judgment. Have a good day. I'm going to hold you responsible. I think you did do it out of spite or allowed it to happen. Have a good day.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $538.
You know I wouldn't do that on purpose. You know my character. Whatever.
Well, I got what I deserved, and you paid me back. So now you got to pay me back soon.
I hear you.
Coming up.
Come on, sir. All these years of friendship, you're going to sue a man because he got hurt and couldn't play with you no more. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Julian Nelson is suing Spencer Taylor in the amount of $445. Mr. Nelson claims his ski adventure was cut short when his friend ignored his safety warning and got injured, and says he wants to be reimbursed for his expenses.
State your name.
Hello, my name is Julian Nelson.
Sir?
My name is Spencer Taylor.
All right, and you are Mr. Nelson suing the defendant for $445 for reimbursement of a shared trip.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, start with you.
Yeah, so we're here today because my friend Taylor, we've been friends for a while, ever since, we were, really young. And we've grown up in Northern California.
What city?
Sacramento.
Okay.
And,
How old are you now?
We are.
Like you got milk on your face.
Thank you. I'm 21 years old.
Okay. All right, tell me what happened. Why are you suing him?
So I'm here suing my friend because he invited me to a ski trip, and I went, and I told him not to take the, big jump, and he did, and he injured himself.
You suing your man after he got hurt?
Yeah, I've spent so much money on an SUV and lift
You
tickets
got
for
hurt
us.
too?
No.
Why couldn't you just keep going?
Well, I felt as though, if he invited me, I, would also, be, wherever he, invites me to.
Not if he can't make it.
Your Honor, I think we can see what kind of friend Julian is. He's trying to get me to pay him money when I invited him on this trip just to have a good time. We've had a friendship, a strong bond for over 10 years now, and now he wants to boil it down to a few $100.
Yeah, that's my first observation about you guys. It's pretty disappointing.
Coming up.
You gotta tell me more. This isn't making much sense. You're suggesting because you didn't enjoy yourself on a trip, you want your money back. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Julian Nelson, who is suing Spencer Taylor for reimbursement of expenses.
And sir, I'm missing something. What did he do to cost you monies that you could have used to enjoy yourself? Just because he wasn't there was no other way? I mean,
Well,
because he couldn't ride down the ski slope with you, you want all of your money back for the trip?
Yes.
Because he couldn't ride down a ski slope with you?
Yes.
Yeah, I never go down the slopes. So you got to tell me more. This isn't making much sense. Yeah. You're suggesting because you didn't enjoy yourself on a trip, and the reason you didn't enjoy yourself because your friend was injured, you want your money back.
Yeah.
From him.
From him.
So he gonna pay double. 1, pain and suffering. 2, pay you.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Where you say you go? Sacramento? You say what? College?
Sacramento.
We grew up in Sacramento.
No, I'm saying college.
Oh, I go to UC Boulder.
How about you?
I went to University of Arizona.
Okay, you need to get on there with the Boulder because you ain't thinking right. They didn't teach you how to think right. That's not, you should know that's not, sir. That's not something you should do. And he's not liable for your trip because he got injured? That shouldn't even make sense to you. Come on, sir. All these years of friendship, you're gonna sue a man because he got hurt and couldn't play with you no more.
How will Judge Mathis rule? Find out when Mathis Court returns.
This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. You come across very sophisticated, come across very well learned, come across a better person than I do, I'll just tell you.
You're right, Your Honor.
But then you got to say this. Hurt your reputation. Now all these girls watch.
It makes our story a lot more prevalent.
No, it make these girls say something wrong with him. Sir, I can't grant you a judgment from him because he got hurt and you didn't enjoy the rest of your trip because he was hurt. You should have been there convalescing him.
Your Honor, he also, he started posting on social media. After the scene, he was going out. He was more at the club.
How long after?
I would say about a couple weeks after this incident.
Boy, bye. All right. 2 weeks later, he can't go out the house, so you want $500. Claim dismissed.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been dismissed.
I don't think this friendship is going to go any longer.
There were just unfair expenses. You invited me, and that was morally compensated for you.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.